All right, everybody, it's Jason24, CF4EventHubs.com at Summer Jam 7, here with Bifuteki Spabrog. Sir, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Doing good, doing good. You play with a character that I do not like to play against much. It's kind of on the random sense, you know? You and a good friend of mine's, iperu, seem to go nuts with this character. But for you, he's not really that good.
For me? It's not that he's not good. It's because, like, I feel like I do more. Okay. But, like, I don't know. Before I used to, like, really, like, shut him down a lot. But then I was, like, watching his plays. He plays really clean and safe. Okay. And I just, like, I like feeding off momentum more. Mm-hmm. And then, I don't know. I just feel like I did more before and I should be rewarded more. But sometimes, like, lately I'm just, like, the simpler the better. Okay. And that's why he places better.
And now, why Fuerte? Why do you stick with somebody who's considered weak amongst all the other characters? Because, I mean, you definitely have the skill level. I mean, you played Daigo at NYU, you had him beat, and then something happened there.
I wasn't playing at the time. I just started playing at the But I picked Fuerte because, like, Street Fighter 4 is my first game, fighting game.
So you're 09er, like, yeah. They say, okay.
Yeah, I'm an 09er. The way I picked him is funny because I used to play Ryu and like Akuma at CF, and I would just get bodied. Like I would go to CF, waste $20, win like one game every Friday. But I'm like, you know what? If I keep playing, I'm gonna get better. But then my Xbox broke. Played ST for a little bit on GGPO, and I'm like, you know what? I got a little bit of fundamentals now. Let me play a stupid character. Maybe I can mix them both. And I don't know. I just like playing characters that are underused. Yeah.
Now with Ultra coming out, you've heard of some couple changes that were given to Fuerte. Do you think that's going to help his game?
Well, the one that they showed so far, yeah, because you can't be ignorant in the what's it called, mid-screen. So you can't just whip out random buttons or like random reversals. So he has a mid-screen punish now, so that's always good, and it pushes him to the corner. So with that, I'm happy. But the only thing I really want is like a buff on my splash hitbox, because like, it whiffs a lot. It's like there's certain characters that they just neutral block, like they don't even hold up, and it whiffs completely. So it's kind of dumb, but people don't know that. And people swear splash is dumb, but it's like you could ultra it on block.
I hate the splash because you got to deal with a splash or a slide and then the runaway, and so it's like that's what Street Fighter 4 is. You knock down, and now you have to deal with constant pressure. One of the things I do know is unblockables are removed in the Ultra. Right. Does that also affect the character in a way?
Me? For Fuerte, I have unblockables on 10 characters. Okay. But it's hard. It's not hard to do. It's just timing, but it's safe anyway. But he has really like ambiguous jump-ins with fears. So I feel like take away the unblockables because Cammy's dumb. I don't care as long as that's fixed. Like Eric could really care less about unblockables.
Yeah, Cammy's a headache as soon as you get knocked down. Now, within the tournament so far, how well are you doing in the tournament?
How well? I lost to a Honda player. He's actually right in front of us. Yeah, I missed my Ultra 5 times when he jumped. I was so upset. But then I beat Marlon Pie and Kramer, so I'm in loser's fine. I mean, I'm in loser's side. Okay. Yeah.
Oh, so you eliminated both of those guys?
Yeah. Oh no. Well, I beat Marlon Pie in winners, but he hasn't been playing. And I beat Kramer in losers finals, so it's kind of, I wanted all New York to be top 32. You know what I mean? Yeah.
And that's a tough matchup right there. I mean, Kramer is considered possibly one of the best guys, so I mean that's a hell of a win. But going forward, are you trying to make more events as well?
More events? Yeah, I've been planning to travel more, and I get to because of Bifuteki. Shout outs to them. But like school, it's just like hard going from like a whole weekend, and I have class on Monday. It's just, and this is more like a hobby. Like I give it my all though. Like it's not a joke, but you know, real life's more important to me.
No, I hear you. Some players, you know, treat this as if this is going to be a means to supporting themselves, and I mean it helps you out, but I mean
you should juggle it.
Yeah, I mean the real world is more important. You know, I mean again, it's a hobby for me as well. I understand the struggles, I go through it as well, but I mean if someone wants to follow you, how they could reach out to you and such. I mean, do you have a Twitter?
I'm gonna make a Twitter.
You don't have a Twitter.
I don't really give out my Facebook to. Okay. I don't know. I keep this life separate from my regular life. Okay. Yeah, so I mean people know, like people.
So this is what we're gonna do. You're going to introduce your Twitter name today, and then you will create it later on. So when this video goes live, they'll be ready to follow you. So go ahead. Let's go. Think of something. What it?
Mr.
No,
Spab.
no. It could be It could be Mr.
My
Spab.
Instagram name, so MRSPAB, just like that.
All right, so that'll be your Twitter. So going forward, that will be Spabrog's Twitter name, so you can follow him. And also, if you need to shout out your sponsor, where they could, if there's any products that they have and such.
Oh well, we have a lot of cool T-shirts. Like we have a Happy Birthday T-shirt that everybody loves, and we just have a lot of stuff. Bifuteki Bodega. You go to bifuteki.com. You can go to the store. You can follow us on Facebook, Twitter. Watch us on Twitch. Subscribe if you like. Yeah, we have a lot of stuff coming up too. So hopefully you see more of us.
All right, Spab, appreciate your time. I know you got to get to your game, and we out.